Hi everyone, Great Power 60 here. So this is my little craft area. I'm right close to the phone right now so you can hear me. I'm going to be stepping away here to kind of show you what I'm up to. If I can sneak by. Oh, now what I am doing is a lot of this is stuff that I had in my bedroom, and I just kind of started shoving it, which was not working for me. However, what I did start doing was to reorganize things, and because what I was doing was just shoving things in here, getting it kind of out of the way, and no rhyme or reason. So what I'm doing now, things that I had in the bottom shelf, that one shelf down there is what I call my tools, work things, how can I explain it? Staples, pads for the bottom of, any kind of tool things that I have. I've got my wood burner in here and things like that I don't need right now. Command strip kind of things, so that does not go there. And of course I'm finding some things that I did put away there, I may need out, and if I do, then I'll find another spot for it. So in order for me to categorize things, I need to sort of know where I've been putting them or where I want to put them. Now, this, for instance, not that, that's my staples. As you can see, everything's a mess. This is all different types of packing tape, masking tape, all kinds of things like that I've been using. Actually, this does not go in here. This is part of my this is special tape, double-sided tape that I had bought. I wanted it a little wider, and this is another one. It's almost empty now. I'm gonna have to buy some more. This was a 2-inch. This was a 1-inch that I had ordered on Amazon that I used for crafting. And as I find things that are like glue, not special tape, but tape for crafting, hand wipes, garbage bags, glue, paint, etc., etc., etc. All goes in here. It's not organized. That's all I'm doing. Now, right now, I have this. I am not going to keep it in here. I have a shelf out there. I'm going to put that over there. So that will be moving out of here. Now, the other thing that I did, I had, trying to get organized. I had this full of brushes, full of paints, full of markers, pens, and the same with this. But I also had some watercolor paint brushes. I had all kinds of things, and I had no rhyme or reason. So right now, even though it says brushes, it's actually paint brushes that are going to be in there. And this is all the markers, pencil, crayons, pens, pencils, anything is in here. And I did have them out, but I don't really need them out. So I've decided to kind of pack them in there. So if I need them, I will go for it. The other thing that I had this right beside me. Oops. Not the Kleenex. This is all of my die cuts. Dies? I always say die cuts. These are all my dies. And they are also my embossing folders, little, whatever they're called. And I don't have very many stencils, so I've decided they are all in here. That's so that I always know where to get my dies. They're all in here. This is for me because I know how I am. The other thing, when I pick up packaging of adhesive magnetic sheets, they also go in here because 9 times out of 10, I'm using them to make little pockets for individual, or sometimes you get them from AliExpress and all that, and so they're in there. Now, right now they're here because I did have them in a different spot, but right now they're there. That's okay. The other thing I have is this big container that I had in my room with papers in it that I was, even paper pads that I was using and not using and taking out and putting back, and I found that it was not functioning for me. So now the only thing that is in here are single sheets, corrugated board, corrugated glossy boards, chipboard. I did throw this Spook Hill one. This is a Halloween paper pad that I'm going to move that out of here. There's some Mambo kits, and then in here is a lot of Halloween stuff, and I haven't had a chance to put those away. And then any 12 by 12 scrapbook page protectors, I've kept them in the back, as well as any folders, clip folders, or anything that I want to use to put things together. And so that is what that is for now. Things like this is bright colored printer paper, does not belong there. I have my printer back here. I know this is a mess too. This will go with the regular paper in the back there. So I'm trying to kind of organize. Now, while I was doing that, and while I was doing some crafting and doing some pocket letters, I was finding some, this I have to put over here. I was finding pieces of paper. So let me show you what I've done. Now, I do have a bunch that I got rid of. I got rid of a lot of scrap paper. But this scrap paper, we'll go back here because that's where it all is. This was standing on, I don't have it with me, my black one, but it's one of these divider things that I kept them in. And I always had that on my desk because I was using it a lot. And I don't want to throw these away. Some of these are reprints. Some of these are tea-dyed paper. Excuse me. But I also have in here for now is my, which I don't want to put in there. I'm going to put it in the back of there with all the plastic. My pocket letter packages, the plastic bags here that I have picked up, and this is labels. These are all labels that are in here, and I picked up tons of these over the years. Oh, I've even got a butterfly on there that doesn't need to be on there, and I don't know why it is on there. I'll have to try and get it off later. might not, I think it fell off of my, oh well, I'm not going to worry about it for now. Anyway, so what I did is I just folded the top. I mean, I could rip it off, but I was in a hurry trying to organize. So any kind of labels, let that go, whether they be fancy labels or whether it is different kinds of labels that I've picked up. Any kind of labels are in here. And you know what? If they don't fit in here, I don't get to keep them. And these are also considered a label. Alrighty, and for now, these, what are these called? Sticker sheets. These kind of sticker sheets that I have with all different pieces that I can cut, take out of here. These kind of things. I've left them in here with these extra file folders, and for now, that does not belong in there, and that does not belong in there, and that, okay. So that's all spare paper. Now these are envelope wraps, and really, oof, I didn't know where to put them, so for now I put them in here with this. The other thing I did, remember these binders I had? This was words and phrases. I have now included in here all of my alphabets, especially the alphabets. Sorry, I hope you can see them, because I had no place to put them. Now I also have some labels in the back, but these labels are food labels, like brushes, scissors, things like that. But these here need to go in there as well. Actually, handmade with love. Those all need, actually these all need to go in there. They're all labels. I'm trying to be consistent. So right now, any word, you know, live, love, laugh, you know, any religious ones, alphabet stickers, anything like that, that is now in here. So now I have a place for it. And these, of course, being labels, I may cut off the top so that they'll fit. Maybe I didn't put them in here because maybe they didn't fit. But let's just shove it in there for now. Put that over here, out of the way. Now, all of these plastic containers are going in the back here, because then I know exactly where they are. So that's what I've been doing. The other thing that I have here is my glitter and pearl. This is also pretty full of stickers that were glitter and pearls. That is also going to go down here on the floor. It's kind of there and out of the way. Now, I do have things like this Mod Podge clear acrylic sealer. I had that as well in my tool or tool supplies container. And then I always know it's there, and that is great. So that's what I've been doing. Right now, in here, all of my 6x6s, not all of them, because I have some in my room, and these may go back in my room, and I'll leave them there. I also have cards that I have purchased a long time ago, party ones that I may want to reinvent, fix it up, do whatever. So I think that is going to go into my room. So right now I'm kind of taking things that shouldn't, you know, that I kind of like to shove, just keep shoving stuff. I got this, I got to figure out where I'm going to put that. But for now, it goes there. Now, I do have a container, all kinds of containers there, and I have one down there for felt. So these are all going to be going in there. And these are felt sheets. There's some more felt. I also have one down there for wood. Now my wood one has gotten full, so I'm going to get a bigger container for it because I have a lot of wood pieces that need to go in there. So that's what I'm doing. Once I get this a little bit better organized, so I had 3 gray ones there and I have 3 white ones here. And what is this? Oh, my acrylic paints. So that is going to have to go, for now, go right there. These do not belong there. Now these are brand new little note books, and I think I will be gifting those away. Another thing that I have here, these are self-laminating cards, and basically what I've been using them for, if I still have, is a couple of years ago I got some Grey Power 60 business cards made, and you know, they're paper. So what I've been doing is using these laminated covers to cover them. But as you can see, I've had them for a very long time and I don't use them. So I'm going to put this in the cupboard in my room where I keep all of my so-called business, my identification cards. That's basically what it is. Oh, cleaning. Anyway, guys, I don't know why this plastic wrap is here. So now I'm going through my second, let me just move these out of the way. And this, I don't know if you can even see it. This and this is going to go in the other room. And we shall see. Okay, that has to go in the other room. That goes with the box. Okay. This is all of my paper pads that I'm currently using. I do have tons, mostly Christmas, in my room on my bookshelf. But these are everyday ones. They're ones I can use for any season. The other ones are mostly specific. So I brought these out because I was doing some work. And I'm finding things all the time. I'm finding things all the time. Cluttered up in here, shoved in because I could. But now that I have some of my things organized, I just want to clean out what I shoved in as I started moving out here. So this is paper pads, 12 by 12 paper pads. But I also have my UK paper crafting magazines are also in here. What else did I put in here? You see, now these should not be in here. I was doing so much Valentine's stuff that I brought some 8.5 by 11 sheets out, and they should not be there. And all of these little pieces of paper are going to go, because I'm just doing this step by step as I go along. All right, and this goes with my scrap papers. So if I need a piece of paper and I don't need to cut a 12 by 12 or an 8.5 by 11, I can use my stash there. All of this stuff that I have here, they all have a home, but because everything was blocked and cluttered and everything is put away, I haven't had a chance to put them away. So I just shove them in places like this, like these little storage containers. These little they're in here. Now these are pop dot adhesives. That also needs to go over there because it's part of that. Now, the other thing I have in here, washi tape. Now, for my washi tape, and this one seems to have made it its life's work to totally annoy me. And it's one of those ones that you rip the paper off. And it actually would have been really nice to use this one on my Valentine one that I just did, because it was kind of pink and gold. So I won't do that right this minute, but I'll show you what these were taken out to work on a project. But the truth is, I've had this for years, and that is where they go, back in here. I just love this thing. I mean, I can put it away anywhere. I can shove some extras in here and there. And that's exactly what's going to happen to these guys. They're all going to go in here. And I can clean it up later. But for now, let's just put them all in here. Get them out of the way. Now, I am going to have to be a little bit neater about this, because otherwise they're just going to pile up and make a mess, and I won't be able to fit them all in here. But what I like about it is that I can stand them up on the side. There we go. And that one I got to fix. I love this thing. And if I have more washi tape than will fit in here, I don't need it. So there's no point. And I've always kept it very handy. So that's where that goes. And all of these things, everything in here are other things that I have to sort through and get rid of. So this is now an empty container, and I have a box back there for empty containers. So once I fix this washi tape up, and here's another empty container that I'll be able to use as I start going through things that I don't know what to do. Okay, guys, I got to turn that off. The light is too hot for me. I'm sweating. So I'm getting there. It is the first time in a long time I feel like I'm making progress. And it actually is starting to look neat. Of course, not this. This stuff doesn't look neat. But I'll fix that up. Those are all my clear stamps that are in here. All my clear stamps. And I think I showed you a long time ago that I bought a shoe rack and put it on the back of my door. And in there are all my block stamps? Block stamps, is that what they're called? Rubber stamp, you know, anyway. This needs to be cleaned up. This is all stickers. They are all stickers, and I need to clean that up. Again, I just threw things in here that don't belong. That will be emptied shortly. The bottom one will be emptied shortly. And I'm going to put these things away. And of course, this is wood. Wood has its own container. I'm getting there, guys. I am getting there. Anyway, thanks for joining me while I go through this. I need to turn off that light. I need to open the door and get some cool air in here. While Mom's asleep, I can do that. But by keeping this very well organized, I am going to feel more in control, because I'll be able to see what I have and what it looks like, so I can see. I'm very visual. If I see it, I use it. If I don't see it, I don't use it. And then I go out and buy more, and I don't need it. And I don't need it. So these are going in my room This is going back in the kitchen where it belongs. This is also cleaning stuff. So, thanks for joining me, and we'll see you next time on another craft room mess. Bye for now.